So the book of Boba Fett has been out for quite some time now, and I mean, it's probably about time that I make this video, right? Welcome back, and today we're going to be drawing Boba Fett in 10 different styles. Now, as you can see on screen right here, these are the different styles we're going to be drawing him in, along with my very own style, which we're going to start off with right now.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. My city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of the shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job but they don't even like it. I won't be putting.
And before we begin, let me know in a comment down below which one you're looking forward to the most, and by the end you can tell me which one you actually enjoyed most and if any of them surprised you. But let's not waste any time and get right into it. Now, with the My Hero Academia style, there weren't many standout features apart from the head proportion being slightly bigger and more cartoonish than the rest of the body. However, I do think the main way that this stands out is in the colours as well as the outline around the character. To kind of mute the colours a little bit and make them a little bit less vibrant, as seen in the show, I added a second layer of grey over the top of it, just like the lightest grey I had, in order to desaturate the tones just a little bit more. Now personally, I think the Attack on Titan drawing was probably the hardest style to get right, especially in the colours. Now, seen in most of the anime, the style uses a lot of warm undertones, which was quite hard to replicate using markers. However, I think I managed to pull it off quite well, using a lot more yellow in ratio to green. This style also uses lighting extremely well to create a really nice glow, and in some shots it uses lens flares, so I tried to replicate that by using a white pencil at the end to just kind of go over some areas on the right side to give the idea of some kind of light coming from behind. Again, I'm just interrupting here to let you know about the Shorts channel. Now, if you haven't heard about it already, then here it is right here. It's doing pretty well, so you should probably follow it. I may or may not be giving away 10k to anyone who subscribes right now. But yeah, if you want to check it out, then it'll be the first link in the description. And if you don't, then I don't have any more words for you. But please continue watching this video and I'll get back to you at the end. The Adventure Time style was by far the easiest to get right, as for once there was no shading. The colours were also vibrant but nothing too crazy, so I didn't have to worry about any details, and also the line weights were all pretty uniform, so I didn't have to bring out the brush pen and add any crazy line weights or anything like that. The negative colour style was also pretty hard to get right, as I had to rely off reference images quite a lot from the first few designs. I also had to rely off of an inverted filter quite a lot of the time to get the colours right, as the greens appeared more purple and also the reds, instead of appearing more blue, were more of a turquoise. This style also flipped the lights and darks around, so anywhere where there would normally be shadow was actually more lighter, and oftentimes I'd have to leave it completely white or use a really light layer, which is actually why I used colour pencils, as I felt you could add a lighter layer a lot easier than you could with markers, which were mostly flat. The retro style was probably the most time consuming out of all of these, as it involved a lot of halftone dots. So basically, instead of blending various inks together, the printers tended to use tiny little dots to give the illusion of creating different colours. Now unfortunately I do not have the precision of a printer, so I had to make my dots a little bit bigger, like just a tiny bit. You know, you could barely tell the difference, but tiny a little bit bigger. But aside from that, the colours were really vibrant, so I didn't really have to add any kind of grey tones in there at all. And for the most part with kind of blacks, it would normally be all in black apart from maybe a little bit of an outline around the rim of the material, which I did kind of overemphasize a little bit for this one, but I feel like it worked alright. Now for the Rick and Morty style, I found this one was quite easy as well. All of the line weights were really uniform, and the colours were mostly flat with very minimal shading. I also decided to add like eye holes in there because I really don't know, but I felt that it worked well for the style. The pixel art style was also a really time consuming one, as I had to make this whole grid beforehand, as well as trying to keep within the grid while colouring was an absolute nightmare as well. Looking back on it, I probably should have left more time for it to dry out and then layering it up over the top to stop any like bleeding through. And also that tiny little border on the right side. I have no words, I just really hate it. But I feel like I did at least alright with this one. Now the Lego style I found alright for the most part. It was kind of annoying having to make it as kind of realistic as possible with all the lighting and stuff like that, as well as the lack of kind of depth on the helmet, as I was always trying to make the visor look like it came from inside the helmet, whereas the print actually had it all on the same kind of layer. I also think I went a tiny bit over with the lighting, but overall I think it went kind of alright. But let me know how you think about it. Now moving on to our final style, the horror style. Now to accentuate the horrorness of it, I tried to give him a lot more of a skinny figure with really kind of bony arms and stuff like that. And I also thought about giving him claws, because claws are scary, right? But the main way this came through was in the shadows and colour. I tried to go for a really contrasted look with really dark shadows and then really vibrant highlights. For the colours I wanted to go as desaturated as possible, so I heavily used greys and then worked in a little bit of green turquoise to kind of make it pop just a tiny bit, but then keep it as creepy as I could. And I also did a couple of blood splatters around, because I don't know about you, but that is pretty scary. And here we go, these are the 10 different styles that I managed to draw Boba Fett in. Now I did do a poll on my Instagram to see which one the people liked the most, and horror ended up being the winner with the most votes, followed by Attack on Titan and my own style, which came joint second. Now if you have any favourites out of these, then please let me know which one you like the most, and I'd love to hear them. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below which was your favourite part of the video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Check out the Shorts channel, that's doing absolutely amazing, so check that out. Link will be the first one in the description, and I'll see you all next time.